Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another production live from the West Fargo Sports Arena by Sheyenne Mustang Media. Whereas tonight we are excited to bring you another EDC hockey contest between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Grafton-Park River Spoilers, and the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. My name is Jordan Matufsky, and joining me tonight is Mr. Sean Burke.
Good evening, everyone.
Now, Sean, we come back here after two very convincing wins by West Fargo Cheyenne. One 5-0 over Fargo Davies, and then just last Friday night a 5-0 win over the Fargo South Shanley Bruins. And then in tonight comes the Grafton-Park River Spoilers. They're on the lower end of the standings. They're yet to look for their first conference win. Or they're looking for their first conference win, I should say. And so if you're Cheyenne tonight, you're going to want to come out and you're going to want to continue your winning ways and get that winning streak from 2 games to 3.
You're right. I think you want to come out fast. Because if you don't, I feel the pressure builds, and then you start forcing things, and then things that were looking good the last 2 games aren't looking as good. It's like, what's happening here? So yeah, I think, and I know we don't have it as one of our keys, but a fast start, I think, is something that.
If you look at the EDC right now, if you could pull up our EDC standings there, and tonight is a busy night in the EDC. You have Fargo North, which is playing at Fargo South, and that always draws a large crowd. You said, Sean, they're at Shields Arena tonight, and also Stick It to Cancer night, so you're going to have a good crowd at that game at Shields Arena. Devil's Lake is at Davies, and you talk about teams that desperately need a win there, and that's Fargo Davies. I believe there was 0-9-1 in their last 10. Oof. And then you look at another contest. You have West Fargo's up at Red River. So tonight you have good games across the board. Tonight, if Cheyenne does get a win, they could get 3 points, and really the only thing that they could do is they could jump into 5th place if Fargo South were to lose. If Fargo North does win, they could find themselves into 3rd should Red River beat West Fargo. Yeah, so you could have some movement in the standings here tonight. Not only is tonight a key EDC game for the Cheyenne Mustangs, it is also a special night for 12 young men that'll don the white jerseys. It is senior night. So Cheyenne this year does have a relatively large senior class with 12 seniors. As we go throughout our game, we're excited. I know it's one of your favorite nights of the year,
absolutely,
where we can learn a little bit more about these seniors that have suited up for Cheyenne the last handful of years. It's not their last home game. That'll be, I guess it's not a home game because they do play West Fargo here, and you never know what could happen.
Hey, we're doing the broadcast. We're treating that as a home game.
Yep, and you never know potentially
right.
If something were to happen where they could host. But
man, we got two huge games. We got North coming up, and then we got that. Oh yeah, I'm excited.
And this is a busy week for Cheyenne too. They play tonight, then they play North on Thursday, and then on Friday they go to Detroit Lake. So 3 games in a week. Kind of mimics a little bit that EDC schedule. I know it's Thursday, Friday, not Friday, Saturday, but playing Tuesday and then having 2 games at the end of the week. So, Sean, some of our keys to the game tonight for Cheyenne. We've talked a lot this year about depth and trying to find more depth and and lo and behold, Cheyenne, they found it. You look at, the last game you had 5 different goal scorers: Ian Iverson, Trace Meyer, Cooper Klaus, Dylan Johnson, Gunnar Endes, Charlie Estebo. Charlie Estebo and Dylan Johnson didn't have any goals on the year. Johnson's got 2 in his last game. Estebo's got 2 in his last game. You look at point production. Ian Iverson had an assist. Charlie Lachowski had an assist. Cy Hasler had an assist. Cooper Klaus had 3. Bennett Benson had 1. Charlie Estebo had 2. Okay, so that scoring depth is really spread around the lineup, whereas I'd say maybe around the Christmas break, we heard a lot of Lachowski and we heard a lot of Klaus and we heard a lot of Meyer, but now it's nice to see it get spread out a little bit.
If you're a college coach, if you're a pro coach, this is your dream, to have 2-3 lines of scoring, and you can, and as I see our lineup again, where you can move players around with confidence.
Yeah, and if Cheyenne has juggled their lines a little bit the last couple of games, and today I totaled up the point totals for their first line, 38, point totals for their second line, 37. And so it's no longer that one line that's just kind of leading the way right now. It's a little bit more balanced. Not only depth of scoring, why, Sean, you think about that second period against Fargo South Shanley, and it seemed like every loose puck was ending up on the stick of a Cheyenne Mustang. I think back to when we did the Grand Forks Central game here at the Sports Arena. First 5 minutes of the game, Central, I thought, came out really strong. And then the remaining 12 minutes of the first and then the second period, Cheyenne took it to them, and Central's a team that's having a good year. Now, Central came out like an absolute buzzsaw in the third, and Cheyenne hung on for dear life in that game. They gave up 2 in the third, going in with a 3-0 lead. But to go wave after wave on shifts like that and put 2 good shifts back together and then 3 good shifts, and then now all of a sudden you're swarming in the offensive zone. You need good depth, and you need players that can get out there and do it on the offensive end. And the key, Sean, that you brought up was
strong goaltending.
You talk about Cheyenne's 2 goalies this year in Brock Berm and Jaden Beater. Here we see the young mini Mustangs out there are doing their sideboards again. So this is no off day for them at all.
Work ethic.
Hey, we're January 23rd right now. We're what we say, we're about 3 weeks or so away from that EDC tournament, and so there's no days off for anybody. I think you can get a little Connor Bedard out there. I think a little 9600. But anyways, getting back to the strong goaltending tandem that Cheyenne has had this year, both senior goaltenders, Brock Beater and Brock Berm. Neither coming into the year with any varsity experience really at all. I think Jane Beater played 1 game his junior year. Riley Swanson last year, he was an all EDC goaltender, and so he played the lion's share of the minutes in net, and both of them have come in this year, and they've done very well on the year. Cheyenne is up on the goal differential. They have 43 goals as a team, and they've only given up 40, and their goaltenders every single night have given them an opportunity, and really there's only 2 outliers on their schedule. They had a tough 9-0 loss to Roseau earlier in the year, and then they had a convincing 10-2 win over International Falls over the Christmas break at the Lights that they played outside. So other than that, their goaltenders are doing everything that their team asks them.
And in practice, it's like you don't want to get. And I know they're friends, but it's a friendly competition. You don't want to give an inch. It's like, hey, am I looking the sharpest in practice so I can be the starter? And I mean, it's a tough decision. Do you roll with the hot hand or you go with it? It's like, man, he looks sharp in practice today. So a great problem to have for Coach Benson and the coaching staff.
And tonight it is going to be Berm and net. We'll touch on that a little bit more as we get into our game. And then our last key here is discipline. And after last Friday's game against Fargo South Shan, they had the opportunity to talk just briefly with Coach Benson. They had practice the next morning. You had asked about the protocol after a big win. He had to get going because they had practice at 7:45 on Saturday morning. So no rest for even the victors there. But one of the things he did talk about is he said I could live with a few less penalties, and they did get called for 7 penalties against Fargo South Shanley. And I looked at a rink raid report in that game. Fargo South Shanley had 12 and a half minutes roughly of power play time to just 3 for the Sheyenne Mustangs. And so one of the things that I talked to him about is sometimes penalties are happening because you're playing physical or you're trying to make a hockey play. You had talked about making a defensive play, and Cooper Klaus, I think there was maybe 30 seconds left in the second period down to the far end, and he's trying to stop a guy from going to the net and gets the stick out and trips him. I mean, you're trying to make a defensive play. So if you can limit some of those penalties, and then certainly limit any penalty that's undisciplined away from the play, that's a stick penalty that you're taking 200 feet from your net, if you can cut those out of your game.
Because we were winning the puck battles. It wasn't like we were chasing the puck and desperation kind of hook or a slash or, just upset that you don't have the puck. So it's, you're right. It's
South Shanley's lone goal. It was on the power play. It was a goal by Jake for West. Kind of a tough angle there. I think that's, we talked about some goals in that game. Brock Byrne probably wanted that goal back. Penalties will get called. It's very rare that you're going to go a game that's penalty free. It's a part of the game. Hockey's a fast game. It's a physical game. But if you can eliminate some of those penalties with the penalty kill, as we said, that's 78% right now. I thought they did a nice job against Fargo South Shanley, though. They limited a lot of the opportunities. They limited them to the outside, and South Shanley was trying to run that play from, I guess, the near side down on our end, so going right to left, And I thought Cheyenne did a nice job. Even Brock Byrne was recognizing that from his net and getting his paddle out in front.
So were some of those 7 coincidentals? Because I know we were shorthanded a few times, but I mean.
Well, Lashofsky took one in the first, which was, standalone. Jamison Allen went by himself. Gunnar Endrace went. Charlie Lashofsky again went. Cooper. They were all.
That's almost a period
all
of
coincidentals.
being shorthanded.
Right.
That's a lot of time.
Right, and that's one of the things that Coach Benson alluded to is I could do without going to the penalty box so many times, but hopefully that's one of the things down the stretch here that Cheyenne is going to get dialed in.
Yeah,
so.
Especially against those top teams.
Yeah, and especially in the off season or the postseason, we talked about it in our last broadcast. It just seems like the games, they just get so tight and they get so magnified, and things like face-offs and whatnot. Those things, they start to matter a little bit more and they get magnified a little bit more. So with that, we will take a short break as they finish up our starting lineups and then our national anthem, and we'll rejoin you for first period action.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
I'm Gabby, and I work at Marvin. When I first started at Marvin, I was a production associate, and I was shocked at how bright the floor was, how clean it was. It can be a very fast-paced environment, but it can also be very fun. I feel great about the growth opportunities at Marvin, especially because I started as a production associate and then worked my way into being an HR coordinator. If you're interested in working in manufacturing or you've never worked in a manufacturing environment before, I would definitely say come try it out. It might surprise you. It can be very fun and rewarding.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
All right, fans, our pregame introductions are done, our anthems are done, and we're just a few seconds away as our teams are finishing up their laps around their respective defensive zones and huddling around their net, Sean, for what would be their final preparations for
tonight.
What they want to get done in the game.
Hey, whether you're from West Fargo or Grafton, welcome. Tuning in on a not a bad weather starting to turn.
No, 30
better, yeah.
31 degrees out. I think it's colder outside, colder inside than it is outside. I think that the temperature is so warm outside, I didn't kick the heater on.
I'm keeping this vest on.
I can't believe I left my jacket at home and just wore a vest because it was 31 after school, and then I came here and colder. But we are in the friendly confines of the community room at the West Fargo Sports Arena.
Seats available in the student section. Come on down for senior night.
Yeah, there is. Even Principal Lackowitzer has made his way into the building. So nice to see Mr. Lackowitzer here.
There we go.
Always a fan favorite.
Oh, yeah. So personable.
I had a nice talk with him today. Big Vikings fan. And
really?
He's a little concerned about the future of the NFC North with the young quarterback from Green Bay, how well he has played, and then also the appearance of the Detroit Lions in the NFC Championship game. But enough about Mr. Lackowitz. You got to drop the puck.
I heard Jefferson maybe on his way out, but That's all speculation. You know, it's not speculation that this game is underway. All right. Puck in the Cheyenne zone. Oh, just out of the reach of, that was number 22 for Grafton. That's Trace Anderson standing alone for a second there. Had a decent opportunity, but puck could not find him. Mustangs looking to dump this in. Make a little change. All right. Grafton looking to bring this out. Deflected deep off of Mustang, so there is no icing on the play. Madden Weber going cross ice. Iverson, oh, nice little shake and bake there. Is that Madden Weber that came
Trace
up on
Meyer.
that? Trace Meyer. It's my new contact. You figured I could see that.
Well, last
Dang.
game you did say that
Huh?
you had old eyes over. Yeah, nice play by
Oh, because I could see the A's. I
Trace
could
Meyer.
not see
Yeah,
the one.
yeah.
Is it-
Myers a lefty. Weber's a righty.
Yeah. My fault.
It's all right.
We're tuned in.
You still got 50 minutes and 3 seconds
Yeah,
left
to
there.
make up for it. All right. Face off just to the left of Mr. Paul Suda. That's Spoilers goalie tonight for Grafton.
Speaking of Suda and talking about our goaltenders here, you got the experience of Brock Berm in one end and the youth of Paul Suda in the other. We talked about Berm being a senior. Brock does come in on the year. He's got an 87 save percentage and a 3.38 goals against. Paul Suda, a freshman on the other end for the Spoilers.
Oh, yeah.
88 save percentage, 4.47 goals against average.
Oh, that'd be good. Being a freshman, getting some playing time in 4 years. You're hoping?
Well, if you remember the last 2 years, Grafton came and did not have a backup goaltender. So John Schumacher, remember last year we said he was the ultimate Iron Man. I believe it was 44 games in a row he played. So he's certainly...
and facing shots. It wasn't like he was not busy either. All right. Oh, lost an edge. Almost caught him in the head. Hope he's all right there. That was Charlie Lashofsky. Took that one. Top of the ankle. All right. Oh, man.
Kind of a comedy of errors right now. We got
3 in a row here.
blowing two tires and
Yeah.
a block shot.
All right. Oh, back door open there. Could not find him on the doorstep. That was number 24, Drew Suda. Licking his chops there. He almost had himself a nice goal on that back door. All right, Mustangs ironing out the kinks here, hopefully. Just over 2 minutes gone in the scoreless first period. Spoilers the only one register a shot so far. Mustangs looking to bring it up on this left-hand side. It was Cy Hassler alone for a second there. They couldn't find him in the slot. Jackson Glinky with a little fake shot, but never got to him. All right. Oh, here we go. Oh, calling it offside?
Yeah, it looked like it was, even all the way from our extended view here.
Yeah.
Klaus lost the puck, and Weber, every defenseman's dream to go all in alone with speed, but just got a little bit too far ahead of the play.
Yeah, there's an opening too. Nice.
Yeah, there was, but offsides, so face-off just right outside of the Spoiler defensive zone.
All right. Face-off won by the Mustangs, looking to bring this in. Back from the point. Oh, looked like that was a designed pass, slap, tip, but did not quite find the mark. All right, Mustangs looking to gain control below the net there. That was Kean Hannestad? Having trouble. There we go.
Yes, it was.
Great number. There we go. All right.
And he just delivered a nice hard check right along the wall.
There we go. All right,
Laid
Glinky.
that on Jameson Arovic.
There he is, Kean Hannestad again. Dumping that in, going off for a line change. All right, Spoilers looking to get it out of their own zone, but there's 3 Mustangs there on that left-hand side. All right, Spoilers going to try this again. Nope. Nice job. But the Mustangs reading that play. Mason Christensen getting that puck in. Christensen again. Christensen playing down low. After that two-goal performance, he's
I thought that he had a really nice game there tonight against South Shanley.
Like in the offense, yeah. Oh, backhand pass. Christensen looking for someone. Can't find anyone. Spoilers. That's Schrank trying to get it out of his zone. Just over the blue line. Into the netting.
Sean, I know it's early, but with 12 seniors, we are going to have to dip into our book here, and I know that you'll never yell at me for pulling it out and getting it going early, so we want to make sure that we recognize all of them. We'll just go in order.
This is more than last year.
First is Jaden Beater. Plans for next year go to?
He's going to go to Thief River Falls for automotive.
NDSU for pharmacy. So as the son of someone who was once one of those, and
that's
I know
a dream job, isn't it?
Grafton-Park River forward, James Larson, his grandmother also a pharmacist.
Nice.
Favorite NHL team?
For him, I think he's a Wild fan.
Nope, Hurricanes.
St. Louis.
Sorry.
Hurricanes.
Yeah.
All right.
Dream vacation is Munich, which is where?
North Dakota?
Right by Osnabrück. You're right.
Oh,
no. Unfortunately, he wants to go to Munich, Germany.
Oh.
I've been to Munich, North Dakota.
I have been to Munich, Germany.
I think Munich, Germany would be a little bit more enjoyable.
In 19.
Ooh, big hit along the boards there.
Sorry,
yeah, that was white. Drew Suda.
All right.
Up, Ian Iverson there, and he's
Christensen coming down. He's got that forward coming on that right-hand side, but he did have a little bit of an opening there. I'm going to go for the shot, too. All right, 11:52 remaining in a scoreless first so far. Mustangs peppering the Grafton early on. Oh, shot.
A shot by Estebo there. We see him playing a more of a regular shift on D. I know Rogan is dressed tonight, but we haven't seen him out there yet. But that's an easy shot for Suter to save. He's able to see that all the way, no traffic, and just snares it with his glove.
Man, I was looking 5-hole and right in the glove, lovely. All right. Tied up at the hash marks there. Mustangs looking to get it. Good pressure. Puck comes right through the center. No one home. I'm going to regroup. An offside call there.
Yeah, Hasler was looking for someone right at the slot. Unfortunately, no one home. And we see on our replay here, Weber, he's all the way back, just trying to hit Klaus right up the middle, or almost does. Unfortunately, Klaus is going to enter the zone before the puck does. He went one way, and the intended pass was deflected back into the neutral zone.
All right.
Good face-off win by Johnson.
Face-off win, Johnson. Off backhand, could not get it in deep. We're going to try again here. Coming on this right-hand side shot. It's off the blocker. Mustangs going cross ice. A little dip of the shoulder by Cy Hassler. Left the puck behind. All right, Spoilers looking to get this out. Cannot. Well, they do. Shot from way out. Brock Burham keeping a close eye on that puck. We did have some crazy bounces off of Dasher and another one last game, so
you're right.
He's probably been paying close attention to that. Usually it's the right post coming off, but last game
it's still early.
Some crazy bounces. All right, shot. Oh, he decides not to. A one-timer there. Always open on this right-hand side. Cannot get it to him. That was Caden Fritz breaking in. Couldn't get his puck over deflection. Spoiler ridden in. Ooh, dangerous pass.
Yeah, there wasn't much life on it getting over there, but fortunately it did for Cheyenne. If they can get going the other way,
a lot of room
change
here. That's Madden Weber. Oh, looking in the slot. Unselfish play, but puck did not get through. Weber pinching in. Oh, they just squirts out of the zone. Back. Estebo. Oh, block number 1 for the night from Estebo. There's another block. That's Madden Weber. So both D getting their blocks in this. Oh, Estebo. It's in his skates. He finds it. Pass to Weber. Oh, 3 Spoilers just outside the Mustang blue line.
Go for an ice there,
A defensive lineman on a running back there. It's going to you're not getting through.
So in terms of playing the offensive zone, it's been heavily tilted into the Grafton. As we look at our shots on goal, 9-0 there. I thought that last shift offensively for Sheyenne was probably the best. It looks like right now they're going to run with the Meyer line with Lashovsky and Iverson. Ian Iverson in the game up in Grafton. He had the hot hand there with 2 goals.
Yeah, shot from the point. Kicked away on that one. Shot again. Kick save, angle to the boards. Handled easily by young Mr. Suda on that play. All right. Big scrum down below the goal line on that side. Mason Christensen, nice job pinch again, keeping that one in. Mustangs gonna be first on this one. Oh, nice little move. Shot. Oh, it's in. Nice. Gave the look like he was gonna pass it and put it right on net.
Sean, Charlie Lashovsky's going to credit me with an assist to that goal because I was waiting for our next whistle, or next to stop and play here, and I was looking down at his information here as he walked off the wall and put a nice shot in just right on. Looked like he went just, was that low glove there on Suda?
Low glove or might have been 5-hole. It was hard to tell.
So Charlie Lashovsky for Charlie, that is his team leading 9th goal of the year. And Sean, as long as we have his page open,
let's do it.
We're going to go with it. Favorite school subject?
I'm hoping it's PE.
Spoken like an athlete, it was team sports.
Yes.
Nickname is Chuck.
Chuck.
Plans for next year, it says college football and baseball.
Wow.
Charlie, one thing that's unique.
Dual threat.
Not unique about him, but he plays three sports and very good at all of them. Good hockey player. We said he was all EDC and football.
Oh,
and
there it is.
Had the opportunity to see him play baseball. And good baseball player as well.
All right. I forgot to mention on Let's Go Back to Beater, the 1989 traveling with my girlfriend through Europe, and we stopped in Munich to see U2 and BB King. Munich.
U2, and that's quite the concert.
I
there.
know.
As Klaus goes in.
Here he goes. Oh, what a move.
Seniors are getting it done on senior night, Sean.
So sweet. Oh, there's his mom cleaning those hands because they are filthy after that little play. Watch this. Oh, dips the show. Looks like he's going to go left.
Yeah, he made that look easy. Just goes from his forehand to his backhand there. And Suda guessed one way and Klaus
I hope the whole
went the other.
clan is here for that one. Nice.
Talk about Charlie Lashovsky. That's his team leading 9th goal of the year for Klaus. That's going to be his team leading 23rd point. So on the year, Cooper is going to have, that is his 8th goal to go with 15 assists.
I like some landmarks tonight. I like that. All right, Mustangs 2-0. 7:15 remaining in this first period. All right, Spoilers. We're going to get this out. A little confusion at their own line. Taken away by the Mustangs. Little pass behind. That was Bennett Benson. Shot from the point, did not miss by much there. Benson using his young wheels there. Try and poke that puck free. Benson lurking in the slot, trying to get it to him. Nice shot. All right, Mustangs. Center ice. They're going to put that in deep. All right. Oh, a little bit of a late, not sure, forearm shiver there. All right. Mustangs looking to bring it up on left-hand side. They're going to be content to dump that in. Oh, off the post. Looked like that puck was harmless, and then it just bounced in front of the Mustang forward, who let it go in no time right off the post.
Yeah, that was Hannestead, and that looked like that hit that pretty flush on.
Yeah, would that have been his first?
Boy.
Oh, that's a big hit.
No, I also believe that Hannestead, speaking of goal scorers in Grafton, he got one as well. So he got one, and Iverson had two. And
let's get him back on the score sheet.
Meyer had the other.
Keane a senior?
He is, yeah, we'll get to him. Just hold your horses.
All right. Mustangs are buzzing. Midway through, almost 2/3 of the way through this first period. Spoilers behind the back pass. Mustangs are right on them, giving them no time and space here. shot from Glinky. It's a shot pass. I like those shot passes. Like he's trying to read Glinky's eyes there.
Did you see Crosby's goal last night in Arizona?
I did not.
Well, if you're a fan of the shot pass and the deflection, make sure you find it.
He scored, did he?
Yep.
Okay. All right. They were non-winners though, right? Arizona.
Yeah, I think Arizona beat him maybe 5-2 or something like that.
I think you're right.
You have the inside track on that.
I would like to see Arizona make the playoffs. I like the young teams. And, up and comers. Pittsburgh's been there. I don't know if they qualified last year or not.
The fact that your son lives in Phoenix doesn't have anything to do with maybe potentially going to a playoff game.
That would be fun. Like in May. Can't go there you can't really go in shorts. That arena's cold.
It's your tennis season though, so you can't take time off.
No, sir. Oh,
nice pass.
Great pass. Oh, good job of picking up the trailer on that one though. I would have taken that puck hard to the net. Kind of unselfish there. Who was that? Trace Anderson. Trace, take it to the net next time, my friend.
And it was David Jelinek there too, and he tried to pass it back to the zone and pass themselves out of a scoring opportunity.
Yep. Drive the net.
Talk about we do have the 12 seniors, so we got to get a couple more in here. We have next number 3, Colton Rogan, favorite post-game meal. I believe last year, I think this was maybe his brother's, but we talked about it's a place where you can get cheap food late at night. Not a gas station.
Not a gas station. Oh, we're going spicy pie.
Nope, Applebee's. Half-price apps after 9.
Yeah,
I believe that was also another player's favorite. Yeah, Charlie the Shops. He also likes.
He didn't name a meal, just the place.
Nope, just Applebee's.
Yeah, switch it up.
He is a guy that wants to spend his time in nice scenery because college, Montana, and then dream vacation, Norway.
Wow.
Go see the fjords.
Yeah, it's not cheap. I looked at them. That
experiences and memories.
Nice.
Can't put a price on them.
Nuh-uh. All right, 3:40 remaining in the first period. Mustangs up 2-0. Oh, nice little move there. Cooper Klaus by his man, going high. Too high. Went into the netting, couldn't quite tell. All right, we're going to see it again. Here we go. Cooper Klaus got room there. He's got no one driving the net, though. Cy Hassler's
in
waiting for
front
that drop pass. Yep.
I thought maybe he was going to go with that play that you seem to have so much enjoyed off the side of the goaltender's helmet.
Yeah, and the goalies look shocked each time, but I'm assuming it's going to catch on. Wow, more so than it has.
The skill level at that level is so high.
Right. All right, Mustangs win the draw. Spoilers able to go across ice. Clear it out of the zone. Esteban has it go over his stick. He'll have to ring it around. Read by the Spoilers, but that's going to be the late offside. Esteban going for the home run pass there. Just out of the reach of Gunnar Andres. Or he would have been home alone. Oh! Just. Nice play there. They're not taking their foot off the gas here. 2:45 remaining in this.
Sean, I thought maybe Esteban was going to. We see a pass here by Glinky is out of the zone by Arovic, picks that up. But I thought maybe Esteban was going to part the seas there. The Spoiler forwards, they both kind of swung the opposite way, and he had all sorts of room to skate it, but elected instead to.
All right, nice read there.
Use the pass.
By Madden Weber. All right. Jamison Allen coming up with speed on the left side. Oh, looking for his line mate, just intercepted. I think that was Thomas Thompson, and a nice read on that one. All right, Mustangs driving again here. Got it below the goal line. But Jamison Allen running over one of the Spoilers. Mustangs again. Oh, we had a pinching goalie. Oh.
Yeah, net came off there before the puck even got to Allen's stick. Yeah, Suda was just pushing off his post. So that bullet, you probably see it before the shot. Yeah, before the shot even got off there, you can see that that net's off there.
That was nice by Jamison Allen.
Yeah, it was.
As that puck was on his stick, he was letting it go.
I see Jack Pitts is back out there with Allen. Pitts was ill that Fargo South Shanley game, so nice to see the kind of the full complement of Sheyenne players in the lineup.
All right, nice win by the Mustangs. Going D to D. Handled easily by Suda. No traffic in front there. Able to get a read on that all the way. Trace Anderson bringing that one in. Heads up. Got a hard charging forward. It's Waylon Schrank trying to create some havoc. Get something going for the Spoilers here with 1:25 remaining in the first period. Jackson Glinky can have a look around. He's got 2 Spoilers on him. One of them nearly jarred it free. Able to get it back. Reverse. It's Iverson. Glinky. Oh. Oh. Mustangs going to try again. Oh. We had Trace Meyer yelling for that one. Ian Iverson, nice job of fighting off the Spoiler defender there. Iverson at the hash marks. Back to the point. Estebo takes a look, makes a move. Shot. Kicked aside. 40 seconds remaining in this first period. Mustangs with the decided edge and shot 16-2 in this first period. Not done yet. Knifed in. Couldn't tell if that was Andres or Hannestad on that one. A toe drag, but read nicely by the Mustangs. Kept it in. Puck behind the goal. Big. A lot of congestion down below that goal. Puck does pop free, but not in time.
As for first period, fans is going to end obviously 2-0 with shots heavily in favor of the West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs. They hold after 1 period of play a 16-2 advantage in shots. And looking at that first period, overly clean period, no penalties for either side, so no specialty teams opportunities for Cheyenne or the Grafton-Park River Spoilers. 2 goals, first one scored by Charlie Lashofsky, just a shot walking right off the wall, and then a second one, a really nice move that was put on by Cooper Klaus. So we talked about it is senior night.
Yep.
Our 2 seniors. They are both senior captains, by the way. They're leading. Actually, I apologize. I think Mr. Cooper is a captain.
Yeah.
But seniors leading by example, getting it done on the score sheet.
Yeah, let's get them all on the score sheet.
Well, speaking of them all, let's keep going down our list right here. Our next one is going to be Caden Fritz.
Yeah.
Fritz, his plans for next year is to make Dave Gravdahl, Mr. Gravdahl, proud. So he is
he's going into drone technology.
UND for aviation.
Oh,
so maybe he could. His favorite school subject is
aviation 1 and 2.
No, but as a former U.S. history teacher of Caden.
Yep.
This one kind of hurts.
Oh, math?
No, worse.
Oh, English?
Worse.
Oh, Spanish?
His open.
Open?
Yeah, it's his open. So teachers are not gonna love to hear that one.
Yeah.
But I think he meant this year's schedule, because if they did junior day last year, it would have been U.S. history.
Yeah,
I'm sure,
give him some ribbing.
Dream vacation is
we're keeping it local, Hawaii.
My man,
I got that one.
You got it. Yeah.
Yes.
We go through this whole book, and you throw out a lot of guesses there that you're way off the map. Yeah. Caden Fritz wants to go to Hawaii. Maybe he can use that aviation license one day and get himself down there. So, you know what? We're gonna keep it going with our next one, because I wonder if these two are going to be roommates. Gunnar Endres is also going to.
He's going to UND.
UND for aviation. So I believe they're following maybe in the family business there. I believe his dad is in aviation as well.
Who's that? Oh, Endres. Yes.
Yep,
yes.
His dad
I
is
met
as
him.
well.
Nice guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Favorite post-game meal he must like to go to eat with, let's see, Rogan and Lashofsky, because they're all going to.
Are they all going to Applebee's?
Applebee's. Hey, isn't there something about the neighborhood with Applebee's? Yeah, so they must like that. Favorite school subject is.
I hope it's not open.
No, it's not. It's.
All right, we're going. I think if aviation, math.
Yep, algebra.
Yes.
Yep. So his dream vacation is Bora Bora.
Oh,
so
I bet his dad has talked about that.
Yeah,
being a pilot, I bet.
Then when we come back, after our intermission break, we'll jump in with Kean Hannestad. So stay tuned, and we'll rejoin you for second period action.
All right.
What does it take to make fitness part of your lifestyle? It's intention. It's commitment. It's resilience. It's just who you are. You put in the time and effort to stay active. Our expert orthopedic and sports medicine providers also put in the time and effort to invest in new methods and treatments. Whatever you do to stay active, we are here to keep you moving. It's just who we are. Orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Hi, I'm Joni and I work at Marvin. So when I first started, my training was very extensive. I was able to advance fairly quickly within Marvin, and it's just a matter of telling people that you're interested and really applying yourself. Belonging to Marvin feels like you're part of something, though it's more than just a job. For me, it's a career, and it's been a really exciting journey for me.
Hi, I'm Gabby and I work at Marvin. When I first started at Marvin, I was a production associate and I was shocked at how bright the floor was, how clean it was. It can be a very fast-paced environment, but it can also be very fun. I feel great about the growth opportunities at Marvin, especially because I started as a production associate and then worked my way into being an HR coordinator. If you're interested in working in manufacturing or you've never worked in a manufacturing environment before, I would definitely say come try it out. It might surprise you. It can be very fun and rewarding.
Manufacturing, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not sitting down, doing nothing, just flipping at a couple pieces of wood each day. We are building tomorrow's windows. We all know that each unit that we build makes a difference, not just for the customer, not just for the company, but for each other as well.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I work at Marvin. So my team implements technology in manufacturing, so I quickly became really impressed with manufacturing as a setting for engineering. For an engineer, it's kind of a playground. Here at Marvin, specifically in the signature group like we are in Grafton, it is high volume, high option, meaning you have to make a lot of product, but it's always different. I never expected finding a great job like this kind of out here in a small town. Come work at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
Hi, I'm Christian and I work at Marvin. My military background is the basis of who I am. I was looking for something to help me be the Marine who wasn't a Marine anymore. Belonging to Marvin feels like I'm part of something. I know that being with Marvin means I'm making a difference in every homeowner's life because the windows, skylights, and doors that I'm helping to build. Come work with me at Marvin. I think you'll enjoy it.
In this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future, and if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena as you get a nice shot there of all the seniors' jerseys hanging there. I know their mothers tonight, they're wearing their orange ones. They're easily identifiable up in the crowd as you look out there, and then their blue jerseys as we see far in the Cheyenne zone there with the nice blue and orange balloons that are...
Should be smiles all around
just
for them.
Yeah, it's a exciting night and a fun night for these seniors, and so far it's been a fun night for the players on the ice as they have skated themselves to a 2-0 lead in a heavy shot differential at 17-2. Sean, a look around the EDC tonight. We talked earlier about some games. We said North is at South Shanley, Devils Lake is at Davies, and then West Fargo at Red River, but they have not started yet. Grafton does not have a JV team, so this varsity game started at 6 p.m. tonight instead of our usual 7:30. So I know that you are planning on making the short jaunt over to Shields Arena. I think I'm going to go home and I'm going to watch
I will take a peek. I'll let you know. I'm
going to watch a top 5 boys basketball matchup.
Yep.
Between the Sheyenne Mustangs and the defending state champion
North
Spartans. I don't know if it's top 5 right now. I know that Cheyenne. Oh, Mr. Knodel, maybe you could give me a head nod if we top 3, 4, 5, 6, right around there. Davies is up there. I think it's Century and Minot. They're both at the top, and then I know Central was, but Cheyenne had a nice win over Central last week. And then at 6 o'clock, so 51 minutes ago, the Cheyenne girls tipped off against the North girls, and it looks like that's a battle between the 4 and 5 teams. And as we look at our hockey standings, here we are. We see that Cheyenne is coming in with a record of 7-7. They have 15 total points. Grafton-Park River still looking for that first conference win. They are
could be some movement in the standings tonight after this is all said and done. Hey, shout out to the Grafton Spoilers cheerleaders. I think that's just classy. There's few teams, right? Does Central still have them?
I know some teams bring them to the state tournament, Sean, but the Spoilers are the only ones that bring them.
I love that.
On the road and bring them out on the ice. So something that's
a nice tradition.
Yes, it certainly is. It's nice to see that we're still doing that.
Yeah. Add a little extra excitement. All right, I'm ready. Got one?
I do.
We're going to go.
Number 9,
All right.
Ian Hannestead.
Yes, sir.
Favorite post-game meal?
I'm going to go Eggos.
I don't want to say close, but kind of close.
Pancakes?
Oh, no. Oh, you said Eggos. Eggos are waffles. I was thinking you meant SpaghettiOs. Favorite post-game.
No way. SpaghettiOs?
No, spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti.
When you said Eggos, though, pardon me.
I was thinking, man, that's like eating ramen when you don't have to. It's good, but not good for you. It's like SpaghettiOs.
Kean's favorite hockey memory is
going to state as I'm going Squirt International.
You should have stayed with it. It is a memory that is the favorite memory of a lot of people in Sheyenne Mustang hockey history. He scored the game-winning goal his sophomore year to defeat Grand Forks Central in Perp Arena, and that was the first trip. As a nice opportunity there.
Spoilers right off the hop.
It's going to be Trace Anderson, I believe, that's going to get credit for that goal.
There we go.
James Larson throws it on net. Waylon Schrank right around there.
Nice backhand.
Yeah, so that's Trace Anderson that's going to get credit for that goal right there. So Grafton-Park River comes out right away at first shift of the second period. Works hard down low and gets rewarded with a goal.
Here we go. Got ourselves a game. All right, Spoilers on the board. Mustangs looking to counter. Shot kept in nicely at the point. That's Estebo. Finds Klaus. Klaus going around. Back. Shot from the point. Oh, no one in front. I've got a lot on it, though. Mustangs trying to keep the pressure. Oh, nice move by Cooper Klaus. Finding some room. Back to the point. Shot. Swallowed up.
A real nice job by Cooper Klaus coming right over the top of the circle right there. And then does a really nice job as we see him right here carry that puck. Nice move. He comes back to the inside. Good vision right there. Got it over to Mason Christensen. But speaking of vision, it looked like Paul Suda looked like he was able to get a good beat on it.
Well,
Hasler was right around it.
Yeah, a little bit before the shot, so I think he thought Cooper Klaus, like you and me, was going to take a shot or
fire backhand.
Yeah. All right, Spoilers coming in again. Nice move at the line. Shot. Oh, just wide. Oh, again. Loose puck. Spoilers are smelling blood, and they are looking to tie this thing up. Good
whatever
shot
message Coach Joe Demers had to his team in between the first and second period was obviously intentional, and it was well received by the Spoilers so far as they've come out here. And not only did they score the goal, they had another golden opportunity right there. So for Sheyenne, they got to wake up, and get into the second period.
I saw Jamison Allen look like he was going to skate away from the net with it. I don't know if it hopped over his stick and then created the opportunity for the Spoilers.
Had a nice right there. So you're going to have another opportunity for a offensive zone faceoff here for Grafton-Park River, and they're going to throw their top unit back out there as we see Larson, Schrank, and Anderson are going to come back out. Speaking of Larson, he's just a sophomore right now.
Let's talk about that. I was looking today.
He is tied for third in the state in points. He's
number one in the East.
Yes, he's got 32, and he's got 15 goals. So you talk about a sophomore playing some heavy minutes there for. That's about 35% of Grafton's goals he has this year. So he's certainly carrying the load for the Grafton scoring there, because the next closest is 7, Jelinek.
Yeah.
Another sophomore. So you got a freshman in net, you got a defenseman that's got 10 points on the year, and then you got Trace Anderson, the goal scorer, is also a sophomore. So some nice young players for the future
coming up. Yes,
Grafton-Park River.
Yes, indeed. I was just going to mention that. All right. 15:34 remaining in this second period. Grafton has cut the lead in half, 2-1. You're just tuning in, turning on your TV, maybe your phone. Who knows? Technology today on your computer. All right. Oh, kicked. Mustangs able to read that one. Cy Hasler back to the point. Shot. A little bit of traffic. Oh, there it is. A wide open. Says thank you very much, Cy Hasler.
So seeing the look on Suda's face, that's frustrating for him. For Hasler, you're the right guy at the right time at the right spot. We see puck right there. It ended up, I believe, hitting a player and then bounced into Suda. So he's moving one way and the puck gets deflected the other, and Cy Hasler just waiting right on the doorstep.
It's got to be a helpless feeling.
Yeah, and you talked about it the last a shot that Mason Christensen had on that nice play by Klaus. You said Hasler was right around it. There's a time in the first that Hasler was right around it. So if you wait around the net enough time, Sean, good things are going to happen for you.
So when you say, it kind of a helpless feeling, I was watching the Jets-Islanders game last week. Hard shot right at the end of the goalie's skate. Blade goes flying. Play still going on. The Jets can see the blade because the puck's around there, and so they're Mustangs coming in hard, and of course they're moving him, trying left and right, and it's like if you're, to see those videos where people have inappropriate shoes when it's icy, and there he was scrambling, and
goaltender lost his
blade.
And
he's on the other side of the net and gave it back to the point, and just easy goal for the Jets. And what was a close game. I don't know if it was 2-1 at that point or 1-1. So it was just the goalies. There's nothing you could do because you can't call the play. It's just equipment. It's not like the helmet where what they call
So for on the season, that is going to be Hasler's third goal, and his 11th point overall. So again, seeing that scoring get spread out even further.
Yeah. All right, Spoilers looking to take it up. A toe drag was read nicely by Cooper Klaus before it could materialize. So, puck.
Sean, I want to go back to talking about that memory from Kean Hannistad as Trace Anderson scored the goal. We got interrupted there as we're talking about how his favorite memory was scoring the game in a goal sophomore years, and that was the first opportunity that Cheyenne had to play in the North Dakota State Hockey Tournament. So I believe it was a 2-1 game, and he actually scored it from the neutral zone. And
I believe I watched that on my phone. I don't even know where, because I can't remember how I even got a hold of it.
It was on YouTube, and it was during a snowstorm. For some reason, Knodel and I watched it on the big screen at school.
Wow.
So
nice.
Don't know why we left home that day, but for some reason we did. But the drive home was a fun,
nice
move.
Oh,
beautiful.
Opened up the wickets. Are you kidding me?
He made that look so easy at the very end.
Trace Meyer, congrats.
He had Suda going from his right to his left, and as he opened up his legs, he just slid it right between his legs there, and that's gonna.
So it's
Cheyenne's
like
responded from giving up and scoring too.
It's like when you're watching a 50-goal score. It's like there's he reads the goalie, made the move, made it look so effortless and easy. Well done, Trace Meyer. Not quite as pretty as your backhand goal last month, single-handedly through two guys. All right, Mustangs.
That was against Central, correct?
Central, the game winner, wasn't it?
Yep.
Shot from the point. Suda battles that one. Mustangs maybe a little perturbed over allowing that goal, and maybe it was a fairly easy goal too, but there's a little broken coverage on the play by the Mustangs, but found a new gear here early in the second period. Mustangs have opened up a 4-1 lead after the Spoilers had cut it to 2-1. Excuse me. All right. Klinke looking to dump that in. He does. Trace Meyer back out there. Oh, didn't get all of that one. Read nicely by Mason Carter. He's going to forward that puck up to Drew Suda. Nice body there by the Spoilers defender. Mustangs opening this up, going a little too far for Mr. Cooper Klaus in that play.
So for Meyer, that's his 8th goal this year, 13th overall point. We see a pass trying to catch Klaus up in the neutral zone, gets a little too far in front of him. So we'll go with Mr. Dylan Johnson next. His plans for next year, nicknamed DJ's plans for next year. He's going to continue his time on the gridiron where he was given some accolades. He's going to play college football. We see a rush here by Hasler using good speed. I want to get back to Dylan,
back
though.
To the point. Oh, bobbled by Estebeau a little bit. Able to gain control of it. Off to Dylan Johnson. Dylan Johnson. Squirt that puck free and put it in the slot. Oh, shot. Nice save by Suda on that one. Quick shot. It was Dylan Johnson on the play. Right on the doorstep. Johnson finds himself on the ground, but no call there. Johnson parking himself out. Oh, in front. I don't know if Suda saw that one. He is a load down there, Mr. Johnson. They're not happy about that one. They fell around top of poor Paul Suda, got the worst of that one.
Right, post comes off. You've seen it before.
Yeah.
I want to get back to Dylan Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Sean, excuse me.
I'll go by whatever.
So we just said Dylan Johnson plans to play college football.
Yep. Where?
It doesn't say.
Oh.
His favorite NHL player is someone that likes to play with a rough and tumble style as well. You can catch him in Minnesota, I believe, actually playing the Wild. Is it tomorrow night?
Tonight
or tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
I think it's maybe tomorrow night. Tonight, I don't know. I just know they're there right now because I saw a clip they were interviewing TJ Oshie after practice.
Oshie, that's tonight.
Is it tonight?
Yes, sir.
So the favorite player is who then?
I'm going to go TJ Oshie.
No, Tom Wilson.
Oh.
I mean, look at even the picture they used up there. He's got a picture of Dylan kind of looking down at someone he put on his backside on the
And you're right. He is a tough, rough and tumble player. But TJ Oshie can throw them.
He certainly can as well.
Yes, sir.
But Wilson's kind of known as
getting
under players' skins.
Fighting. Yeah, he's a scary individual. And he was leading the team in points.
So it's scary when they play that way, and then they're out there skilled to boot.
Who is the all-star representative from Washington this year? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
I saw my man Kyle Connor just got named to him and Vinny Trocheck named to the all-star team. Tirana. Oh man, tickets got expensive for that.
A misdirection there. Christensen going one way, Benson going the other. Just lost in translation there. It's going to go for a nice all the way back down to Spoilers end.
Mustangs end.
Mustangs, excuse me.
It's all right.
Spoilers offensive zone,
I
guess. Well, didn't specify what end.
Well, all right, 11:46 remaining.
But you're right, I was wrong.
In the second period. Mustangs 4, Spoilers 1. Spoilers did come out flying in this second period. Cut the lead to 2-1. Oh, we got two Mustangs. Feeling it right there. Mustangs have kicked it into another gear right now here in the midway through the second period. Maybe they got a little earful from the coach and not want to let this one slip away. They're all missed on the near side. When that happens, destined to go out of the zone. All right, Mustangs looking to create something here below the goal line. Oh, out front, good try. And that was Lashowski coming in. Oh, we got our first penalty, my friend, to cross-check.
Drew Suda is going to go for a cross-check for the Spoilers. See, Ian Iverson was sent down to the ice there, and this is going to be the first power play that Cheyenne is going to go on. Actually, this is going to be the first penalty of the game for either team.
Either team, right. All right, we had a beautiful goal last game.
Oh, yes.
On the power play.
Absolutely.
I see several of the culprits out there, so let's see if they can build on that. So that's it. Lashowski taking the draw. Iverson with him. Oh, he's open on the back door, but chose to shoot. That was Madden Weber, had a lot of real estate. Oh, Suda able to squeeze that just before it got to the line.
Yeah, just rolled right over his left shoulder there. Fortunately for him and the Spoilers, he's able to find that puck just right on the line and ends up rolling off to the side of the net. Charlie Lashowski was sniffing right around there for a goal.
So we got Meyer, Lashowski, and Iverson out there as our forwards. Anchor in the D, we got Meyer and Mason Christensen, if I'm not mistaken.
Weber and Glinke.
I'm off them both.
Meyer's up front. He had the puck up by the blue line when you said point, but you're still dialing in those contacts.
No, that's right. All right. Still got the number one unit out there with 1:07 remaining on the power play. Spoilers, though, doing a nice job getting that puck out of the zone, but no support. Mustang's going to try this again. Iverson on this left-hand side, going cross ice. Has to wait for it. No, Lashowski cannot get it. Oh, lost the stick there, Mr. Paul Suda. Now you got to jump on this. Friend's always able to get it before anything, before the Mustangs could. Spoilers able to clear that all the way down. 9:30 remaining in the second period.
Disjointed power play
Yes,
so far
that
by
was.
Cheyenne. Pass it just not really clicking and not able to handle the puck cleanly.
I think we had that one shot from, who was that, Lashowski from him?
And then now, just to punctuate that, Weber's going to go to the penalty box for a penalty of his own. That's going to be a cross check on Cheyenne. So that's going to end the power play for Cheyenne. We'll play a 4-on-4 for 23 seconds, and then the Spoilers are going to go on the power play.
Kenny Holland taking the draw for the Spoilers. First time we heard that name tonight. All right.
The GM, isn't that the old Red Wings GM?
yeah.
Wasn't that Kenny Holland?
Ooh, I don't know.
That's a little nice
Something
rush
Holland,
here
yes.
so far.
All right. Oh, good pass. Cooper Klaus back to the point. Shot. Right in the midsection of Mr. Paul Suda on that one. Good job by Cooper Klaus, able to keep that in line. Oh, nice move. All the way. Oh, Cooper Klaus went through three guys, got the shot away, and of course, that right post. I wonder, is that their strong side? You know, we should ask the goalies. Is that, you know, is it the tendency to push off?
We'd have to send out a survey to, I think, every EDC goal can ask, because
it's only the
right one. We never see the one on the far end come off, but
yeah, that's. Is it? Have they drilled not as deep on that? I don't know. Can only speculate. We'd have to. Oh, it's beater. Or berm.
It's got to be something where it's.
Yeah.
I don't. We've seen it every game by every goalie by every team, so it's not. I think we talked about it another time.
All right, Spoilers, see what they can do on the power play. Shot off a Cheyenne stick there into the netting.
Jack Pitts, senior, number 17.
Yes, let's hear it.
Favorite post-game meal?
I'm going to go, man, no one's, fettuccine Alfredo.
Salmon and rice.
Salmon and rice, a healthy guy. Good for him.
Favorite NHL team, Minnesota Wild.
All right.
Dream vacation.
I'm going to go, I'm going Iceland.
Turks and Caicos.
Oh, no, nowhere near.
Jack next year is.
Exotic.
We see a penalty is going to be called on the Spoilers as Cooper Klaus had a nice rush.
Right into the hands, my
Jack
friends.
next year is going to attend NDSU.
Ooh, okay. Keeping it local. Keeping it local.
He can go there and he can hang out with
Pharmacy.
Jane Beater. Yep. Those two can hang out.
Beater. All right. Spoilers, nice job on the draw. That was James Larson going to take it up here with some speed. Cut off by Joey Estebeau. Mustang's going to bring it up with speed here. Oh, like the outside, inside move. Trace Meyer. Cooper Klaus. Oh, battling. Good job. That was James Larson for the second time this shift. Picking a pocket. Oh, just avoided a big hit there from as that Mason Christensen had him lined up. Good job at Spoilers keeping us in. Oh, nice screen, little hop. That was Drew Suda creating a little havoc in front of Brock Berm. All right, 4-on-4 action we got here.
Mustangs on the power play now, though.
Now here we go. That's right. Oh. Maybe that was my shot pass there, but did not find the mark. All right, Mustangs not going to slow it down. There's wide open. Oh, just missed. All of a sudden, the sea parted for Mr. Madden Weber, and he found himself alone in at the circle, at the dot. All right, Lashowski. That's Glinky. Glinky over to Weber. Oh. What? Nope.
Left side now.
Oh, my goodness. Worst net in the league. I know we don't do all the other games, but when I watch, this is not happening in other rinks to the extent that it seems to happen here. And then no knock on the ice people here. I don't know what.
They brought the water out now, so with that, We got a little break in the action. Jackson Glinke, and they have supplied a current picture of them, a senior picture, and a picture when they're younger. I love it. Glinke's wearing a future Gopher shirt. He's not going to be a future Gopher. He's going to be a future Jimmy. He's going to play baseball at the University of Jamestown.
Yeah.
Favorite place to eat after the game?
Let's go with the flow. Applebee's.
Yep, and his favorite person that he could spend a day with, he can do it at Applebee's with this person. You can also play on the power play with him. Yep.
Oh, there we go. That's nice.
Charlie Lashovsky.
Oh, I like that. Shout out.
Looks up to his.
It's gonna go. I'm gonna go dad. Grandfather.
As you would say, mom.
Mom.
Looks up to his mom.
Oh, it's like, oh,
move
found
by
himself
Iverson.
alone. Oh, Iverson trying to go 5-hole. No dice. All right, 6:11 remaining in the second period. Mustangs 4, Spoilers 1. All right. Iverson trying to take on 2 Spoilers there. Gets the puck. No. Spoilers able to get this out. James Larson coming across. Good speed on that young man. Oh, that's our. That's why
It's
we're
our flashy
noticing.
sophomore.
Yes, he's got good hands and good wheels. Translates to good production. All right. Mr. Suda going to leave it for his defense. That's Jelnik. Jelnik going back to his partner, Mr. Mason Carter, on the blue line. All right, Mustangs able to break that up. Bring it into their own zone. Kick save on the line, but it squirts out. Here come the Mustangs, 2 of them. Hard time getting a hold of that one is Jake Cava. Keaton Fritz getting some ice time
Nice
here.
to see
looking
him
good.
back out there. Yeah, he was injured in that Fargo Davies game.
Right.
So good to see him back out on the ice.
Good, all right. Spoilers looking to bring this in. Mustangs going to be first on it and have a look. The headman the puck up on the boards. And they're just content to go. Maybe. Oh, no icing. Nice weight on that one. Overshot that. All right. Spoilers looking to create something here on this right-hand side. It's Jelnik headmanning that. That's going to go all the way down. No. I'm not sure why that wasn't. Oh, watch out. Wow. Not sure who that was, the Spoilers. Oh, it's getting a little physical. Yeah, I got you. He's saying.
That was Hassler. He didn't forget what happened about 2 seconds earlier.
Yeah. I don't know if that was the same player, but he says, 2 can play this game. All right, Cooper Klaus behind that. Oh, Spoiler. Nice little dive kind of to interrupt that play. Hassler looking to get it to Klaus. Cannot. There's 5 Spoilers there. That's some tough sledding. Mustang's going to tap it in high over the net.
The shift for Hassler there. His cage got totally unclapped or snapped from his helmet, excuse me. He's skating the bench. He had quite the shift there.
All right, Mustangs. Oh, we're going high. That's a second shot in a row, about 3 feet over the net, glove hand side here. I'm not sure if they. Scouting report. Oh, nice job in front of the net. Paid the price. There he is, Mr. Dylan Johnson, his new home in front of the goalie, but that's a tough place to hang out. Those of you who play hockey may know. All right, Spoilers looking to create something here on this shift. Oh, here comes the Mustangs. Oh, just got a piece from 3 Mustangs coming up, though. Good job by the Spoiler D to break that up. Oh, puck mishandled right in the slot. Oh, just whistles it wide at the end of a shift. That was Gunnar Endres. That's a second.
That one was
golden score, was it?
That was Weber there.
Was that Weber?
Yeah, Endres earlier in the shift.
Oh my goodness.
It's him and Allen, and then Weber was the one that took the shot from slot.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Bennett Benson looking to create something here on this. He's going to circle the wagon. Nice pass. Oh, shot from the point. Mr. Paul Suda came way out to
Good physical.
Yes.
Hit that right on the wall by Benson on Anderson, the goal scorer for Grafton-Park River.
2 minutes remaining in the second period. Oh, going for the home run pass there. Just couldn't handle it cleanly. That was Iverson. Iverson looking to bring it back. Looking to find a lane at the point. They do. Oh, shot. Good save. Toe save by Paul Suit on that one. Got a race for this puck here. 2 Mustangs. Oh, Iverson, nice job diving. He did have some defensive help there, but I think it was his dive that helped break that puck up. All right, Mustangs in on this. Oh, good read. That was Schrank. Saw the backdoor attempt by the Mustangs, able to break that one up. All right, Mustangs looking to create something through the neutral zone. Oh, hello.
Nice play by Rhett Lindell there. Mason Christensen was...
He was locked and loaded.
Oh, man, and Lindell just... I'll take that.
Yep. Sometimes that's the problem with the old windup for the slap shot. It was looking pretty up until that point.
He was coming with speed, and and Christensen is a part of a state championship golf team, and he wasn't looking to lay up right there. He was looking to put that 350 through the back of the net.
All right, Mustangs, just under a minute remaining in the second period. All right. Well, I guess loads of time for create something here. 30 seconds remaining in the second period. Mustangs looking to create something here. With number 2, Jamison Nerovic. Got a football size to him. I'm going to get that guy down.
8.9
in the bumper.
Seconds
in the bumper position.
Here. Yeah. We'll take a look at our leading point getter for the Sheyenne Mustangs this year, Cooper Klaus. Nickname, his name's Cooper, so you can probably guess what his nickname is there, Sean.
I was going to go Super Cooper, but Cooper Alls.
We'll just go with Coop. I love the favorite post-game meal. As we see a shot here. The Westall favorite post-game meal. If I was younger, I would consume a lot of this, but unfortunately not. You can have multiple flavors of it.
Yeah.
Textures of it. What is it, Sean?
Yeah, multiple flavors, multiple textures. I'm going pizza?
Ice cream. Love it.
Post-game meal.
Hey. When you're young and that metabolism still flying high like that.
Hey. Come on.
Dream vacation is?
He is going to... he's going to the Caribbean.
No, he's going down under.
Oh, Australia,
He's going to Australia, yep. Plans for next year, Cooper hopes to play junior hockey.
Attaboy. So keep a dream alive.
Yep. So after 2 periods of play here at the West Fargo Sports Arena, Sheyenne Mustangs have a 3-goal lead over the Grafton-Park River Spoilers in that second period. Sean, excuse me. It was the Grafton-Park River Spoilers that came out guns ablaze, and it came out the aggressors. Yep. They scored in the first shift on a goal by Trace Anderson, and then they had another beautiful opportunity. Just believe a little over a minute later, maybe not even a minute later, and we kind of made a comment that Sheyenne had to wake up a little bit.
Yep.
Eventually, Cheyenne got back into the flow here. They got a goal by Cy Hasler right around the net, and then a very pretty deke there by Trace Meyer coming in, and he had Suda going from right to left, and as Suda was moving laterally, Meyer was able to just slide it right between his pads into the back of the net. In that period, we did see a little bit more specialty teams play. We saw Drew Suda go for a cross-check, Matt Weber, and then also Mason Carter. So in that period, Cheyenne is going to win that period as they won the first. They get 2 goals to Grafton's 1, so they're going to go into their second intermission with a 4-1 lead. If you're Coach Benson in the locker room, what are you telling the boys?
We are not starting the third the way we started the second. I had a flashback to the Devil's Lake game for a second there. It was like, do not let him stick around because,
that was my exact thought as well.
It's like,
I was going to say, we've seen this movie before where Cheyenne is out shooting a team heavily and the ice seems tilted. Fortunately for Cheyenne, they were able to get those 2 goals in that period. We still have 17 minutes left to play. even though you can look at the shots and you can talk about where the offensive opportunities are, if you let teams hang around and if you give them opportunities, we talked about, Grafton does have a guy that's a proven goal scorer, James Larson. We said he's got 15 goals so far on the year already. He's got 32 goals
a game, right?
Yeah,
he's
so
averaging. So
if you're giving guys opportunities to hang around and make you pay for it, they certainly can. So, yeah, first Sheyenne, you're going to want to continue, putting the pressure on here in the third period. And, you got a huge game on Thursday, and if you could, you want to be going into that game
healthy
for sure, and with all the momentum, and you should have it. You had 2 wins, previous to this, and so if you could go in on a 3-game heater, feeling good, obviously that's your goal all the time, but you go out and make it a reality now.
You hear it all the time in football, so sometimes they've already clinched the playoff spot, and it's like, okay, some coaches have the philosophy that I need to keep this going. I'm not resting the starters, because when you come out that next game, it's oh man, they're rusty, or it's a little disjointed. So so you got a period, you got a comfortable 3-goal lead, but I think these guys are young, hungry. Let's just let it go.
Absolutely.
Let's just.
So in that period, we said Cy Hazard's going to score for Sheyenne. He's going to get an even strength goal with assist, to Christensen and Klaus. And then also for the Mustangs, Trace Meyer with assists. Again. I'm thinking Mashofsky right there. And an assist to Madden Weber. So for Christensen, he's got 2 assists on the night. For Klaus, he's got a goal and an assist as well. So finding some more point getters there. And again, we see 4 different goal scorers. So it's nice to see these past couple of games that scoring has been spread out amongst many different Mustangs. So with that, we'll take a short little break, and then we'll come back and rejoin you for the third period.
this place, we face obstacles like nowhere else. The clock, the trail, the hill, the challenge that's always waiting. When that challenge comes, we'll meet it together. Because this, it's your chance to show what you're made of. Tenacity, resilience, and the power to prove that the toughest competition comes from within. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey's actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future, and if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I work at Marvin. So my team implements technology in manufacturing, so I quickly became really impressed with manufacturing as a setting for engineering. For an engineer, it's kind of a playground. Here at Marvin, specifically in the signature group like we are in Grafton, it is high volume, high option, meaning you have to make a lot of product, but it's always different. I never expected finding a great job like this kind of out here in a small town. Come work at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
I'm Kylie, and I work at Marvin. The training I received when starting at Marvin was very in-depth. When I moved to Marvin's new facility in Fargo, I was kind of nervous about the new machines that I was going to have to be working with, but I was also very excited because this robot that I get to work with is the coolest thing I've ever done. I love the people that I work with. Belonging to Marvin feels like a second home, somewhere that you can just kind of go to, not super stressful, you can enjoy your day and you can laugh. Come work with me at Marvin, we're an amazing team.
Hi, I'm Gabby, and I work at Marvin. When I first started at Marvin, I was a production associate, and I was shocked at how bright the floor was, how clean it was. It can be a very fast-paced environment, but it can also be very fun. I feel great about the growth opportunities at Marvin, especially because I started as a production associate and then worked my way into being an HR coordinator. If you're interested in working in manufacturing or you've never worked in a manufacturing environment before, I would definitely say come try it out. It might surprise you. It can be very fun and rewarding.
Here, when your future lies ahead, we help set you on the right course. When your whole world is about to change, we help you prepare for your new life. When staying healthy means staying informed, we help you find answers. This is perseverance, understanding, connection. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Hi, I'm Micah and I work at Marvin. I've been in the military for 8 years. I was a preventive medicine technician in the U.S. Navy, and so that translated over to working at Marvin and how can safety help make Marvin a better company. The culture working at Marvin is probably the best one I've worked with other than being in the military. Working together and caring about each other. You feel like you're part of the family at Marvin. Come work with me at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
Hi, I'm Christian and I work at Marvin. My military background is the basis of who I am. I was looking for something to help me be the Marine who wasn't a Marine anymore. Belonging to Marvin feels like I'm part of something. I know that being with Marvin means I'm making a difference in every homeowner's life because the windows, skylights, and doors that I'm helping to build. Come work with me at Marvin. I think you'll enjoy it.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
All right, fans, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Arena. And Sean, we're going to start our seniors here.
Yep.
With Mason Christensen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Favorite subject. He's a smart kid.
All right, we're going physics or math.
Math, yep.
Yes.
Dream vacation. He can go with Klaus.
So he's going with Klaus. He's going to Hawaii?
Nope, that was
Turks and Caicos?
That was Fritz. Nope. Down under.
Oh shoot, Australia.
And staying on this vein here with Mason Christensen, I thought of this in between periods. Mason Christensen, he's part of a 3-time state championship golf team.
Yep.
He was the part of the duels championship last year, him and his partner Momin Durrani last fall.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, how cool would it be to walk the halls of your high school and be a state champion? And I thought, there's a lot of kids at Cheyenne that can say that. Since 21-22,
yeah,
we've had a state football champion team.
Yeah.
Golf, boys golf, has won it 3 times.
Woo.
So you talk about Man Weber, Mason Christensen.
Yeah.
They've both been a part of that. So Christensen, he's done it in 2 sports.
Names from the past, yeah.
Baseball
Nate Pearl
has done it the last 3 years in a row.
Oh,
Coached
did they win
by
last year?
Mr. Bodell. You bet they did.
3 in a row?
Baseball and golf really
man.
dominated by Cheyenne High School.
Wow.
Volleyball
Yeah.
has won it the last 2 years.
Oh.
And so we have had the last 3 boys golf, boys baseball, volleyball champions. We talked about dual tennis with Mason Christensen and Momin Durrani.
Yep.
Girls swimming won state last year. Nate Pearl was the medalist the last 2 years at the state golf meet.
Golf, yeah.
Mimi Gu won 2 individual titles, coached by Mr. Chad Anderson
and me.
Yourself. Boys hockey has been to the state tournament 2 years in a row, and the girls basketball team last year won the EDC title. Nice rush here by Dylan Johnson. Good opportunity.
Yes.
But just think about all of that success that, all of these kids they've experienced just in the last handful of years at Cheyenne High. And it's something where one team does it and the other team, they want to do the same thing. And so, especially those spring, and we've had individual champions like Caden Johnson, in track. I know he's a distance runner. Brad Birch won it in the pole vault last year. So a lot of success spread around amongst Cheyenne student athletes.
So I watched a little bit of football, and I could be wrong, but I thought they had said that it was 1991 since Detroit has either made the playoffs or won a playoff game.
A long time.
So, when you hear of all this success, and then you think of franchises, even other schools where it's like, we just didn't get people turning out. When you got numbers like we do, it's good. I love it.
It's great for your school.
You're right.
Oh,
it's just,
your school pride, your school spirit, and drives other kids. That's for sure.
I love it. Yeah. Only problem is trying to make those teams for some of those athletes. That's the only downfall that I could see. So all right, let's go.
Join Academic Olympics.
Yeah, you can. Second place victory yesterday.
Nice.
18 teams, so we're rounding into form for EDC, which is EDC and state have been dominated by the EDC and North and South.
North won last year's penalty here is.
And they won again, and they won last night. So,
North
but
did?
it was the highest, our highest finish. And
defending state champions, right?
Yes, sir. EDC and state, so just a great program there over there at North and South. Shout out to those guys.
Cheyenne's going to get an opportunity here to go. On the power plays, Drew Suda's going to go for a rough, so roughly about a minute and a half, a little over a minute and a half into this game.
All right.
Cheyenne's going to go to the power play.
Let's shut this door. If it is open a little bit, let's make sure that it gets closed right here. All right, 15:27 as Mr. Oh, black. All right, sorry. I was thinking two things, and let's just go with the power play here. All right, Mustangs looking at great something here. There was a lane, but just a little wide on that one. I was thinking Lashovsky and your name, and then it was just all getting jumbled in there, and I just couldn't even think about.
Boy, I'd hate for you to find out Principal Lakowitzer's here if that's the case.
I was like, brr. All right.
You know who Grafton's leading scorer is?
Yeah, that's a lot easier.
Okay.
Yeah, not a problem with that one. Not a problem, Mr. James Larson. I got your back.
See, Cheyenne's going to elect to switch up their units here. That other unit was
there wasn't
roughly
wasn't much happening on that one.
No, there wasn't.
Well, that's a tough thing, sometimes when you think you got the game in hand, your sense of urgency, and it's like, okay, let's go, we got to do this. And then it's like, maybe a little complacent. Maybe you're trying to make an extra fancy pass or that extra pass and not, Oh, he's looking behind him, and that's in. Oh.
Yeah, looked all the way on. Yeah. We're going to have to see this on our monitor here. It's going to be Trace Meyer that's going to take a one-timer right from the side right there, and it just looks like slips just right behind.
Oh.
Who's that on the side of that? Is that
Lashovsky?
Well, Lashovsky's pointing at Meyer, but I believe it's going to be Lashovsky that is going to finish that one off and put it in the back of the net. So that's going to be Lashovsky's second goal of the game. This line's been really good since they've been put together.
Yes.
Talked about the hat trick that Iverson. Well, actually, I don't think they were together when he had the hat trick, but it was the game after. But against Fargo-Sault Shanley, they had a beautiful play, as you alluded to earlier, on the power play. So this line's been doing really well as we see another opportunity here.
Oh.
So Lashovsky's going to get that goal you talked about. You're thinking maybe you have the game in hand and maybe get a little lackadaisical, and right there, Meyer, uncorks on a one-timer, and just as Hasler was in the second, Lashovsky's right on the doorstep. You talked about if you want to score goals, you got to go to the net.
Yeah. Oh, still
speaking of going to the net, and Lashovsky puts it right through the centerman's legs and wants to put it up 6-1.
Yeah. So I'm thinking 6-1, maybe 10 minutes to go. I'm playing all four lines evenly. I'm getting guys out there. Senior night. All right, 14:05.
Our next whistle, I had to look something up for you to
all right.
do a little bit of clarification.
Okay. All right, Mustangs. Looking to bring it in on this right-hand side. A lot of room on that right-hand side. Shot from well out.
So in our last game against Fargo-Sault Shanley, there was a play, or a face-off down in the Cheyenne zone, and it almost looked like the South goalie was coming out to the bench. There was like 12 minutes left or something. And they were telling him, no, get back. And I brought up this AHL game. So I did look it up. It was Utica and Syracuse. So they're both on the East Coast in New York. They're playing the AHL. And I believe it was Utica. They were up 2-1 in the first period with a 5-on-3 power play. They pulled their goalie to go 6-on-3.
Yep.
And their opponent, Syracuse, I believe it was Syracuse, but it was two teams playing. Guy gets the puck, just backhands it all the way down, ties the game. What are your thoughts of pulling your goalie on a 5-on-3 power play in the first period up by a goal?
Unless you've announced it to the media that you're doing this as like some sort of stunt, I
can't. For the life of me, I can't figure out what reason you would possibly do that.
And I want to know now: did they land up losing the game as a result of that? Because we were talking about 9 minutes, 8 minutes. Because I remember seeing that NCAA game where it was like about that because they were way down. It's like, hey, there is no tomorrow in that, right? So that the circumstances there kind of dictated it. But
I didn't check the transaction wire to see if a coach got fired the next morning.
If your coach. Yeah, if you're, I don't know. If you're trying to shake things up, maybe. I don't know. You got a full house? I'm wondering why that would be.
And speaking of shaking things up, you got Patrick Waugh back in the mix.
I saw that.
Nice shot by Christensen.
He's another one, I think, an old school kind of fiery temper. I don't know. He'd be easy the guy to play for. But, I mean, you know, just like Tortorella, I think intensity does what's best for the team. So
it works. It works for some, and it works for doesn't. It's.
Right,
I mean,
right.
you're in education. I have an education. Some. Everybody learns different, and people like your classes more than others, and your teaching style,
right.
and whatever else. And it's no different in athletics and coaching.
Absolutely. All right, 12:35 remaining in this third period. We got a whistle there. Oh, we got a
penalty on
elbow
on Sheyenne. Yep, got an elbow. See a broken stick laying down on the ice. So Cy Hasler, he's been involved in a little bit of everything here today, scoring goals. He's had some physical play, and he's going to go to the penalty box for an elbowing penalty. So we talked about one of our keys to the game is discipline. Let's see, Matt Weber went for a penalty, and then this is going to be the second one. So they've been better in that regard here tonight.
Yeah. All right. Cooper Klaus out there killing this penalty. Charlie Estebeau out there. Mr. Shot blocker as of late. Iverson. And who else we got over there? Is that Mason Christensen?
Estebeau, Klaus is standing at the blue line there.
Yeah, there we go. Oops. That was Mason Christensen. All right, Spoilers. No nice little toe drag there. Did not get on that. Oh, that's a big hit.
Big hit, and he's going to pay for it. 'Cause Christensen is also going to go to the box, and he's going to join his comrade, Cy Hasler.
Little dangerous, but 5-on-3. All right, Spoiler fans, here's your opportunity.
Yeah, if Grafton's going to find itself back into this game, they're going to have a real nice opportunity right here with 5-on-3 for.
We got Jelnik.
Good minute and 30 seconds. And Jelnik shrinks. Shrink 25. You got Carter 23. Anderson, the goal scorer, 22.
Yeah. All right. See what they can do here. Mustang's going to play the triangle. Shot from the point wide. They're going to be able to corral that at the line, though. Jonas Kuhn on that play.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. We got a breakaway from center ice, Cooper Klaus. Oh, God, looks like he tried to go a little too fancy there.
Yeah, that puck ended up rolling on him, but he picked that off beautifully.
Yeah.
There was a pass there it was Carter and David Jelnik. It was intercepted.
He had 30 feet on the
yes,
nearest.
He did.
On the nearest Spoiler there, so he could. He might have had a little bit too much time to decide what move he was going to try and put on Mr. Suda. All right, 10:59 remaining. 22 seconds to go on the first penalty for the Mustangs.
You don't see a lot of breakaways on a 5-on-3 either, Sean. So good instincts by Klaus to pick that pass off and read it.
Absolutely, it's high off the glass. Spoilers
might have another opportunity.
Oh, you're right. And there it was, Cooper Klaus too.
He's being awfully opportunistic.
Shot from the point.
Have another one here.
That one. Blocked it. Oh. Nice job by the Spoiler defense. Able to whistled wide up. Jelnik. Nice opportunity in the slot there. Oh, we're playing high on this. Wow. Aggressive penalty kill here. Looking very opportunistic with a 4-goal lead. All right. Second penalty almost over, and it is with just 10:01 remaining in this third period.
Yeah, you had the right choice of words there, Mr. Burke. Opportunistic is obviously we saw the breakaway with Klaus, and then there was almost they flirted with it 3 or 4 more times of getting a guy in the neutral zone or way up ice there. They weren't able to do it, but they are able to kill off the penalty, so we're back to 5-on-5 with 10:01 left in the third period.
Yeah, and I mean it shows a certain amount of confidence, and I mean you're up in the game, and I don't mind that mindset. You could get burned, but I think they feel that they could come back if they had to. Speed-wise, I mean, not they weren't going to surrender 3 or more goals there. They were looking just to add to this lead. All right, 9:28 remaining. We got a 2-on-1 materializing here just inside the line, but no, decides to Put it on net.
Your wish was you wanted to see the bench get expanded a little bit. We have seen this unit out there, this fourth line, of Kava, Hannestead, and Fritz. We see them out there again.
All right.
Cheyenne routinely plays 3 lines, and then we see some mixing in of forwards. And so really, if you're in the lineup for Cheyenne and you're dressed and you got a white jersey on, at some point in the game, that's been one of the fun things. This is going to go for an ice, so I'll continue on with that thought. I thought one of the fun things this year about the Cheyenne team is everybody's had to grab a little piece of the rope, and they've had to take a little bit of ownership of it. And I thought maybe sometimes last year, you had like the Mosers and Stockers and Klaus and those guys, did a lion's share of the scoring, and sometimes it was 2 lines, and that's absolutely fine. That's not to say that last year's team was any less of a team than this year, but it's just this year it's a little bit more by committee, and everybody's had to do a little bit more, and everyone's had to take a little bit more ownership. So it's been awfully fun to see the season progress that way.
And we've over the last probably 4 games, we're saying, "Wow, look at these lines." Kind of what am I looking for? Switching of lines, but just shaking things up. But I can see Coach Benson's mindset here. It's like, when we get when we get to the playoffs, you've got guys that have played together then. So I mean, it's you got familiarity. So
familiarity. We talked about this unit earlier. Awfully nice play right there. Charlie Lashofsky gets the puck over Ian Iverson, and when Iverson gets going, he can really move his feet. He has good speed right there. Takes a shot just to flex off suit up into the netting. But this line has been good, and each of them has been doing some scoring.
Yeah, I like I'm looking at the number 1 line. You got Dylan Johnson, you got the size, you got Hassler with the speed, you got Cooper Klaus with the silky mitts. So
there's some nice complementary play by each of these lines, or players on these lines that play off of each other.
Yep. Well done. All right. Mustangs 3 down there. Want to preserve this 4-goal lead. Lashofsky coming on the right. Oh, nice drop pass coming through the middle. Oh, no penalty. Looked like he was tripped there. No call. Drop pass. Going D to D. Glinky. Can't quite get it on that. A lot of traffic in front there. Oh, nice little move at the line there. They put on the brakes. Circle.
Oh, trip there, yep, for sure.
Yep, a little bit of knee, a little bit of trip.
Both officials, near and far, put their hand up there. It's going to be Mason Carter trip on Jack Pitts. Yeah, I think the leg just got out a little bit too far there, so Spoilers are going to go back to the power play.
Penalty.
Sean, can you tell me what Grafton and West Fargo have in common?
Grafton and West Fargo. The 2 places you've lived in your lifetime.
Well, I was going to say both great school systems, and also 2 places that you can get a job at. Marvin Windows, a premier sponsor of West Fargo Cheyenne Mustang Media. So if you're looking to work for Marvin, you can go to marvin.com/careers. That's marvin.com/careers.
Have you worn that exact jersey?
Nope.
Oh, that's new?
Yeah, I'm a little too old.
All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Updated. Can't say the coach, too. New coach.
No, second year.
Yep.
Joe Demers. Yeah.
Grafton product? No?
Yep. All 3 of them are. All
that's
3 of them.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really, I think, kind of a labor of love in a small town. There's a lot of pride in what you do and the people you do it with. And, and I've watched a number of these Grafton games this year, and I texted Coach Demers after one. They played Fargo South, and I think it maybe ended 6-4, but afterwards I texted him. I said, your kids played awfully hard. It's a testament to you and your coaching staff and the culture that they have there with those kids. An opportunity there for Cheyenne, but
fond memories growing up playing.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Can't beat a small town.
I don't know. Okay.
Well, you're from the big city, so we're on 2 different ends of the spectrum.
I know. But I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I used to be so excited and jealous of the state tournament.
Yeah, you did last year. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice move.
Oh,
nice. Oh, my goodness.
He is rounding into playoff form, Mr. Cooper Klaus. Look at the move.
Spin around with there.
I love the cutting to the middle, too. And it just, you got that momentum. Just silky, silky smooth.
That almost looked like Klaus was doing a like a cone drill out there.
Yeah.
Right? Like, curl up the wall, or, go up the wall and then curl back, and then go down the wall and cut to the middle, middle. Yeah, and he held on to that puck nicely and
bounce it off the beam.
Yeah,
drag.
He's feeling really confident right now. You can certainly tell.
All right.
Which he should be. I mean, that's his team leading. What did we say earlier? That's his team leading 25 or 20, probably 6 point of the year after we total it all up tonight. He is their leading point getter.
How about last year? How many points do you know? How many points he finished with last year?
Maybe in the 24, 25. I think his sophomore year, I think he was in the 30s his sophomore year.
So
he's
producer.
I'd say he's Cooper's probably at somewhere right now. He's at when we said coming in, he's at 22. So we'll say just rounding 35 as sophomore year, 25. Or
do we have
25
Sheyenne
as
records?
junior.
No, not too new.
No.
All right.
We can put them together though. It shouldn't take too much time. Everything's recorded on Bob Gillen's website, North Dakota High School Hockey. You can go on there and you could go back and record them. We are going to see the Mustangs are going to go back on the power play here as Trace Anderson has gone to the penalty box for the Spoilers.
All right. A shot from the point. It's Glinky. All right. Bennett. Benson on this power play. Joining him, Mr. Gunnar Endres. All right, see if we can.
Jameson Allen in front.
Yeah, all right. I like that. Giving him some time on the power play. Working hard down below the goal line here.
Yeah, thank you to our camera operators that brought that. It's all the way down, and what they brought us was a penalty. Looks like on West Fargo Cheyenne. Looks like it's going to go against Benson. I believe it was for a hold. And we either didn't catch it on our camera because I didn't catch it there. I did see his hand come off his stick, but I didn't look like he made any attempt to hold his opponent. So, 39 up on the board there.
Spoilers
and a penalty on the Spoilers right here as Trace Meyer was coming out of the zone.
Yikes.
Holy smokes.
Oh, we're going trip
on.
I just saw the tomahawk.
It's going to be Suda, and that's going to be his third penalty of the game. With that, we'll go with our last senior here in our book, and that is going to be the man that is in between the pipes tonight, Mr. Brock Berm.
Yeah, Berm, baby Berm.
He is going to attend college in Grand Forks at UND for wildlife biology.
Oh, nice.
Favorite NHL goalie is a
legend.
NHL analyst right now. He's tall. He used to play not too far away.
We're going with my namesake, Sean Burke.
No, Devin Dubnik.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His dream vacation is the same as Rogan's, if you remember what that was, and that was to
Turks and Caicos.
Visit Norway. And his favorite post-game meal. It's a place that has good burritos. They'll mix it all up in there, so when you take a bite of it, you're not getting... nice play right here. Nice play.
Oh, nice delay.
You talk about Klaus. That's a beautiful pass by Klaus, but how about that patience by Estebo? You talk about another guy that's feeling confident.
Oh, come on.
You talk about a kid that's got a little bit of moxie and swagger to him, and we've talked all year. We saw him play a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then now we're seeing him on a regular shift.
Started with tenacity, started with puck battles, blocking shots, and it's like it did not go unnoticed.
No, absolutely. He was the guy that showed up to work 15 minutes early and hoped that the boss noticed and did everything and said, I'm sure, who's up next, and he's already looking back at it. We joke. I mean, he earned everything that he's been given this year, and that's going to be what his...
A little pat on the back, I think, to him and the bench there. So,
third goal in 3 games.
Coaching staff appreciative of that effort. All right, 4 minutes exactly remaining in this third period. Mustangs have opened it up, a 6-goal lead. All right. Shots on net, 50-10 advantage for the Mustangs. Oh, did we finish Mr. Berm?
Yes, it was Pancheros.
Pancheros.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I've never been.
Oh, they go there and they mix all the ingredients up in the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
is it still there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right on 13th.
Yep. Right by Walmart there. Right.
Down the street a little bit.
Yeah. Never been. All right. Shot for no. Fake shot. Jackson Glinky.
So speaking of our seniors, we'll just go through one last time and name them all for you. It is a large group, 12 seniors, spend a lot of time with each other. It's a group that has gone to back-to-back state tournaments, the first 2 in Cheyenne history, so we want to recognize them for all their efforts. Jaden Beater, senior goaltender. Charlie Lashovsky, senior forward. Colton Rogan, defenseman. Caden Fritz, forward. Gunnar Endres, forward. Kian Hannestead, forward. Dylan Johnson, forward. Jack Pitts, forward. Jackson Glinky's a senior defenseman. He's a captain. Cooper Klaus, a captain, senior forward. Mason Christensen, a senior defenseman. And then rounding them out as seniors and senior captains is Brock Berm. So hats off to all of them. It's been an awful fun season so far. It's been a pleasure to broadcast their games. And Mr. Burke, I'm sure you would share the same sentiment.
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to invite Mr. Lashovsky to your open house grad party, I'll attend with you. Get to see these guys, meet them, know them.
I think you said Mr. Lashovsky, though, so. So
I'll take the shot with me.
All right, 2:08 left.
Lashovsky, man, that's rhyming. Almost spelt the same. Yeah. I'll go with it. That'd be fun. We're getting invited. 10-some. A couple parents. It's another invite. All right, 1:45 remaining in this third period.
Anything for a free meal, huh, Burke?
I know. I'll tell you last year, but I went to my daughter's tennis match instead. One of the players on this team had steak and lobster for their.
You mean a senior last year?
Yes.
That's a trip there.
Oh, my goodness.
As Fritz is going to go to the ice, and hopefully he's able to get up and skate off. He's going to skate off on his own. I think it's going to be Mason Carter that's going to go. Probably when the whistle was blown, there may be 120 or so left. Kind of scary looking trip right there, but looks like Pitts is going to get up and he's going to be okay.
Oh, good. Do not want an injury at this point.
No, certainly not. You got 56 seconds left in the game.
The clock goes.
Yep.
Running time, even at high school. All right. Shot coming from the point. Oh, fought that off. And then a mad scramble here, trying to add to this lead.
Yeah, don't tell any of those players down there that this game is in hand with 35 seconds left, because you had Hannestead and Pitts and Fritz. I mean, they're all right around the net looking for an opportunity and looking for a rebound. So they're still looking for more.
They want to get on the score sheet. Who doesn't? All right, Jack Pitts. And then back to the point. Oh, just going to squirt out. No, it did not. I'm trying to look on the monitor and watch. But all right. Mustangs able to keep this in 10 seconds to go. Can they add to this lead? Able to dig this out. Oh, here comes a shot. Oh, no, passed up. Oh, but...
So we saw Christensen earlier absolutely wind up on one and have the puck stolen, and I thought for sure there that he was going to make his opportunity, make his mark there. He elected to pass it. Time just ended up running out on a Mustang.
No one wants a slap shot like that. That infuriates a team that's down by 6 goals. So wise choice, I think, on that one. Way to hold off.
Well, Sean.
Yes. What else could you ask for in senior night? Decisive victory. Oh, a lot of the seniors in on the scoring.
Lashovsky had a goal. Klaus had a goal. We'll get our official report from Mr. Brosh downstairs. Lashovsky had another goal. Klaus had another goal. So right there, 4 goal scorers by seniors. Obviously, Estebo had a goal as well. Yep, we'll wait for our final report there. You know, Sean, you talk about senior night big win for the Spoilers. They outshoot, or big win, excuse me, by the Mustangs against the Spoilers. They outshoot them 52-10. Obviously you get the game in a running time. You get a lot of guys on the score sheet. We said everybody that was dressed tonight got in on the action.
Yeah.
Colton Rogan looks like must be still a little bit banged up. He did dress tonight for senior night. I think he was the only Mustang dressed in white that we didn't see get out here tonight. Yeah. You talked about it. You emailed me yesterday, and you said, what a problem for Coach Benson to have. He's got 2 strong goaltenders. Obviously, Byrne wasn't tested a ton tonight, but when he had to make saves, he did. Just allowing the first or the one in the first shot in the second period there.
And I mean, you just think of the culture. It's one thing to be winning, but winning when everyone's contributing.
Yes.
That is just you say he's some of those seniors. Their best friend is one of the guys in the team. So, I mean, who does not want to be a part of that? Where it's like, hey, we've got something going here, and everyone, is on board. Or you're hoping everyone's on board, but from what we've seen, it looks like these guys are enjoying each other's company. They're enjoying what they're doing on the ice, and that's going to go, only going to help them in the long run.
It's like we talked about earlier that everybody's pulling a piece of the rope, and when vibes are good amongst everybody in the locker room, right? You never want we won, but I didn't get to play. So internally, on the outside, you have this exterior of excitedness and whatever, but inside you're, or maybe you're mad that maybe someone took your spot and they got a goal or something. And am I gonna? This team right now, they just like you're right, just the culture of it, and I hope that our outward view of this, I hope our perception is accurate.
Right,
but there's a reason to feel that way. This is their 3rd convincing win in a row. They defeated South. They shut them out 5-0. Davies, excuse me, and they had the win, our last game, excuse me, and that was on Friday. And
I am so excited that
5-1.
The real test. I'm not saying these teams were pushovers, but I'm looking above us in the standings, and the team that handed us a 1-0 defeat in a very exciting and super competitive game, Fargo North.
And you and I were there, and we were on ice level, and we mentioned, Cheyenne had opportunities in that game, and they had, especially early, they had opportunities to score. It just didn't happen. That was a game. Do you remember what you commented on what Fargo North was doing so much? You thought to maybe frustrate.
They were blocking everything.
How about that picture right there?
Know.
That's a great shot of those seniors.
Yes.
But yes, I think, I watched it back, and I think they maybe had somewhere around 16 block shots or something like that. And so
it was so unselfish, and it's like, oh man, this team,
But they have had such great games over the past, I want to say 3 years against each other. You think of the first round of the EDC tournament last year, same thing at the Coliseum, same score, 1-0. So coming into this game, I was confident in Cheyenne. But unfortunately, we saw it earlier this year where they defeated Grand Forks Central, and then Devil's Lake came to town, and we look at the scoreboard at the end of the game, and the shots look somewhat similar to this. I mean, obviously a little different, but Cheyenne heavily outshot them, but left with a loss, and that's something that obviously.
I'm hoping they remember that. Right?
I was like, so kind of early on in the game when I think they were up 12-0 in shots or something, and they don't have a goal yet, and it's like, you don't want those feelings to pop in. One other thing I was going to say, we just saw Mrs. Glinke there, who I think you work with Mrs. Glinke, don't you?
I do.
When we were talking earlier about Mason, kind of a how fun must it be for his parents? You have his brother is now in the high school program, so his brother Mason is a goalie on the junior varsity. Probably saved a lot of gas money and a lot of time on windshield time and things like that. You can send them both on the bus now, but how fun to have.
How good would that be? You got
brother.
A senior, but then you got someone who's a sophomore, and then maybe it's like, just
and we've seen
right into that varsity.
We've seen other. We have Colton Rogan's out there now. He played with his brother Jaden for a number of years. Cooper Klaus played with obviously his cousin Ben. So it's kind of fun to see some of these families out here taking pictures. But so a little not worried, but just wondering what Cheyenne team would show up. Would it be a team that would come and maybe think that they're going to look at the standings and say, well, Grafton doesn't have a win, and that's going to continue, or are they going to get caught sleeping? And they certainly didn't, as they are going to skate to a 7-1 victory tonight. So don't have any scores. We can't find can't find that game on YouTube anywhere.
And it's early game, so
it's only 8 o'clock,
right.
So there's nothing to report. You probably want me to be quiet so you can drive over there, but I'm going to take a little bit more time. So officially our goals tonight, we talked about Lashovsky, Klaus, Hasler, Meyer, Lashovsky, Klaus, and Estebo. So we look at our point totals there. You look at, I see Lashovsky with a goal, 1 assist, 2 goals and an assist, excuse me. You look at Cooper Klaus, he's got a goal, assist, a goal, and an assist. So he's got 2 goals and 2 assists. So I think in his last 2 games, I think that's going to be 8 points for him right there between the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Hasler found his way onto the score sheet with a rebound goal. Trace Meyer had that really nice breakaway goal, and then finishing off was Estebo, and Estebo took that nice pass right in front of the net late in the game and just showed tremendous patience and just waiting out Suda and waited for him to slide too far to the right, and Estebo, being a right-hander, had the puck to the left of him and was able to put it up and over into the net.
Yeah, I see our camera crew's getting this, a lot of smiles out there, so that's very nice to see on senior night.
So as we said earlier, North is at South Shanley, and if North were to win that game, they would. And if North were to win, and Red River were to beat West Fargo, we look at our standings there. That would elevate North over West Fargo. They're both at 19 right now, so you get 3 points for a regulation win. Again, assuming all this is in regulation, then if North beat Sheyenne right now is sitting with 18 points, so they would be 1 point behind North going into that showdown on Thursday. And Sean, if I were someone that had odds or a betting man, I would bet that that's what we'll see is a 4 or 5 matchup with the 2 teams separated by just 1 point. And that should be a really good game.
Yes.
As we talked about, this is a busy week for Cheyenne. They have the non-conference game on Friday against Alexander, but obviously you want to take care of Thursday first and get your conference games. Make sure that those are the ones that you're picking up. Obviously, you want to pick up all of them, but set your sights on that one right there. So, Sean, anything else that we're missing for tonight here?
Some scores, but I mean we're the early game, so that would add a little drama to this. But
well, we can remind all of our fans that if you've stuck around this far, say hi, Mom, hi, Dad, and hi, Benson family. They're watching down in Florida. Both sets, I got a text that both sides of the Benson, both Mrs. Benson's parents and Mr. Benson's parents were tuning in, watching some Cheyenne hockey. But you can subscribe today to Sheyenne Mustang Media. Don't miss an action. Our wrestling team knocked off Bismarck at the Metro Duels this past weekend. So we got a fantastic wrestling team. You got boys basketball as they had a big win this past week over Grand Forks Central.
That's what I heard.
Went on the road, had a non-conference game in Bismarck Legacy. They didn't pick up the win in that one, but they are in the thick of things in the EDC and sitting top 3 right now. And girls basketball is what do we say, they're in 4th place right now in the EDC. So catch all the action on Sheyenne Mustang Media and follow on all those social channels. And you always do a good job of reminding all of our viewers this, but
the crew behind the scenes, thanks to everyone who showed up today, delivered again.
We got 8th graders, 9th graders, sophomores, juniors. We got a good crew of kids here that put out an outstanding product. And as you try to go around and catch different games and things like that, and you can always find a Cheyenne game because they'll always do them and they'll always take pride in it. So they do a fantastic job. So
but on Thursday, rather than watching from home or wherever you may watch, North travels heavy. They are going to bring a boatload of support. So if you are a fan of the Mustangs, get here for Thursday. What I'm guaranteeing is going to be a good game.
It will be, and you're absolutely right. They've always had a strong fan base. I remember even as a kid going to EDC tournaments, and they would always have a good contingent of support. So tonight, Cheyenne's going to skate to a 7-1 win over the Grafton-Park River Spoilers, outshoot them by a tune of 52-10. They're going to pick up 3 points in the EDC, see themselves go from, what do you say, they're staying in, could potentially go into 5th place by the end of tonight, depending on how other games go. But you got to get out and you got to catch that one.
Better catch a little action to inform you on Thursday. Yeah.
So, for Jordan Latufsky,
I am Sean Burke.
Good night.
Even if it makes me